Hello again, welcome back to the Unloved, JDM channel, I suppose. Now, there's a story behind both of these. Yes, I bought two Fords. You can tell from the thumbnail picture what they are, but there was a purpose of buying this one. It was the right price. I won it on eBay. Let me give you a look at the important parts. Yes, 400S, it does run. Now, I bought this as a non-runner, and there's one purpose for it next month, which is nothing really to do with the channel, and then after that it's probably once again going to get sold. But we did get it running a couple of days ago, after it dropped all its oil, which is another story. There's a big hole in the oil filter housing, which has been replaced. It runs currently on 3 cylinders. There's an injector on its way for it, and we're hoping that's all it's going to take to fix it, because it does, once it does run, drive. I drove it to here, where we are now. Big 15-seater minibus. Why did the guy from UnlovedJDM channel buy this? Why not? It was cheap. Come and take a look inside. Alright, so it is a big 15-seater, as you can see. Now, me and James have had a couple of bad ideas of what we could do with this, things that we could use it for, and ultimately, like I say, it's got one purpose for the moment. But a running drive minibus for a decent price. Can't really argue with it. It's MOT and it's pretty much on the road and ready to go. So, once we charge the batteries up, as I say, it did, with the squirter start to life. That was just a battery trailer on the floor. But obviously there's nothing exciting to show you about this one. But what you do want to see is the focus. Let's go take a look. Alright, so let's look into the focus. And yes, I bought two Fords, that kind of happens, and this is the other one. Now, there's a reason I bought this. Well, there's two reasons I bought it. One, it was the right price. Two, when I was passing my driving test and me and my wife first got together, these were just coming out. And I always said there'll come a day where I get a chance to buy one, and it'll be in blue, and it'll be a 5-door, which is exactly what this is. So, midnight last night, here we are. I'm outside putting a battery on this thing, getting it started, and it does run, it does drive. And it sounds pretty good, as we'll show you in a minute, to be honest. So let me give you a little bit of a look around it. Go find all.
A few moments later.
There we go. Ready? You're already rolling, weren't you?
Ah, well, yeah.
Alright, so Ford's / Volvo's infamous 5-cylinder turbo. There's obviously been some bits done to this, and I'm being told the engine's been replaced already, which is not uncommon for these because they do have issues. The timing belt does look a bit old. As I say, there's a few bits done to it. It's got some kind of air intake on it, some big airtake intercooler hanging out the front of it. I don't know much else about it, to be honest. The scuttle and stuff was already off, it's apparently in the car, but there's a few other things in the car. I'll show you. Alright, so in here, we have got quite a lot of spares. Now, there's a pair of black projectors which have got all broken brackets and improvised brackets on it, so the black might work. Don't know if I'm going to use them just because all the brackets are broken, so they might just get sold if I'm honest. Somebody might buy those off me. But what I'm curious about, I was told there's a set of seats in here as well for it, and all the missing pieces from the engine. I'm feeling we've got a few of those to put back on. Now, what I'm hoping is these seats are decent. These are allegedly ST3 leathers, which means they're out of the newer shape ST leather, funnily enough. But let's see. Might have to leave some pressure on boot. So one thing up to now we've not been able to do is get the boot open. We might have to get the boot open to get these out because they're a little bit big. We'll come back to you in a minute. So, several minutes later, we've managed to get the seats out of it, and it has, as promised, got a full set of what I would call ST3 leather, mouldy, Recaros. When I say full set, the rears are present too. And they are all actual Recaros. So that's always a little bonus. Alright, so obviously we all want to know two things. We want to know what it sounds like, which I'll say in a minute, and what I'm going to do with it. The answer to that question is, I don't know. I'll probably use it until the novelty wears off. When the novelty wears off this time next week, it'll be going up for sale more than likely, but let's show you what it sounds like. So there you go. Before anybody says it, yes, it was already warmed up. It ran for a little while before this clip. So as I said, that's where we're going to leave this video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you let me know what you prefer, the minibus. Don't know what, that's a long story. Or this. I think we know which way me and James are definitely going. We're going with this. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.